why you crave people who emotionally withdraw. There's a reason you find yourself drawn to people who pull away, who give you just enough closeness to feel hopeful, and then disappear the moment you start to trust them. It's confusing because, logically, that their distance hurts you. The inconsistency leaves you anxious, unsure, waiting for something that may never come. But emotionally, something about that pattern feels familiar, almost magnetic. You don't crave the person, you crave the emotional chase. The moment of relief you feel when they finally come back. That relief becomes addictive. It feels like validation, like proof that you're worth returning to. And that cycle distance, confusion, returner is something much older in your life. Somewhere in your past, love was inconsistent. Affection was unpredictable. The people you relied on weren't emotionally steady, and your nervous system learned to interpret instability as connection. Now, as an adult, you call it chemistry, but it's actually an emotional wound replaying itself. You're pulled toward emotionally unavailable people because they awaken the part of you that still believes love must be earned. Their distance triggers a deep need inside you to prove your worth, to perform, to fix, to win their affection. When they withdraw, you anxiously chase. When they return, you feel momentarily whole. This cycle tricks your brain into mistaking anxiety for passion and instability for intensity. But none of this is love. This is trauma bonding. This is your nervous system clinging to the familiar, even when the familiar is harmful. You stay because unpredictability feels like home, and stability feels foreign, even boring. When someone consistent enters your life, someone who shows up, communicates, cares you feel uncomfortable, you question their intentions. You assume their kindness is fake or temporary, and you unconsciously push them away. Not because you don't want stability, but because you're not used to it. You've been conditioned to believe that love comes with uncertainty. And when it doesn't, your mind searches for the catch. You're not choosing wrong people by accident. You're repeating what feels emotionally normal. You're drawn to distance because you've never known love without fear attached to it. Healing begins when you accept that chemistry isn't always connection. Sometimes it's a warning sign. Sometimes what feels exciting is actually your body reenacting a childhood pattern. And sometimes the people who feel boring at first are the ones who could teach you what safe love actually feels like. You deserve affection that doesn't disappear. You deserve love that doesn't confuse you. You deserve someone whose presence doesn't feel like a reward you have to earn. And once you heal the part of you that equates unpredictability with passion, you will finally stop craving people who withdraw and start choosing people who stay.